Alvarado pulls the trigger. Wala. Eric Meng gets another offensive rebound. Balik kay Alvarado. Wala pa rin. Another offensive rebound. Major Payne is blocked by Chris Jackson.
Torres.
Nice fake. Pwede para silaksak ang bola. Naisahan niya yung depensa that time ni Canton Jose. Then tumulong pa si Alvarado pero hindi yun nakabulabog kay Benji Paras.
Ito, nagkakagulo na sa stands ng Formula Shell. That was a monster slam dunk by Benji Paras.
Parang inilalabas niya yung kanyang frustration sa hindi pagkakapanalo ng kanyang best player of the conference. In the meantime, Mark Delan with a nice shot. Si Telan pala yung bumabantay kanina. I correct myself, hindi po si Cantonos. Telan was the one guarding Paras a while back. And there's a tap out by the young Mark Delan.
Partner, the good news dito for Formula Shell is that si Benji Paras wala pang foul. Ito, panurin po natin. What a move! Pinalampas niya si Sonny Alvarado and a slam dunk!
And that slow-mo brought to you by Smart Gold GSM. Sets you free.
Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat and welcome to game number 4 dito po sa ating McDonald's PBA All-Filipino Cup. Anthony Suta here with Chicky Roa. Chicky, we're building up to what will finally be, of course, the eventual crowning of the PBA McDonald's All-Filipino Champion.
That's right. Mabuti lang meron tayong rock and roll band dito because today talaga it's time to rock and roll.
Pampagana lang ng konti
Oo.
para medyo makapag-relax muna tayo kasi mamaya, I mean, after we stop talking and the game starts, wala nang usap-usapan yan.
Wala na.
Talagang bakbakan yan all the
Oo,
way.
seryoso lahat. Alam mo, isang linggo lang tayo naghihintay para makabalik dito. Actually, na-miss ko. Sige na nga, na-miss kita. Na-miss ko rin kayo.
Yes,
Pero,
we missed each other, but of course, more than anything else, we missed all of you dahil
nga.
hindi po kami sumama doon sa Ormoc.
Oo.
Kaya,
All I did was count the days until today.
exactly.
Talaga napaka-exciting
Yun po, magkasama
dito.
po kami nagbibilang
Oo.
para makasama po kayo ulit. Maraming salamat for joining us and we're definitely gonna have a great game here.
That's right. Ayan, nag-uumpisa na eh. Naririnig ko na yung banda. Alam mo, the big story here, unfortunately, is the injuries.
Right.
And unfortunately for Tanduay, most of it is on their side.
Their
Parang
side.
nagkabaliktad, because in the
Oo,
elimination rounds, naalala mo, Anthony, it was Shell that was plagued with a lot of injuries.
That's very correct.
That's right. And well, if you remember, Tanduay naman took advantage of that dahil nung elimination rounds, sila ang nag-okay on both counts, hindi ba?
Tama, okay. Binabanggit po niya yung elimination round kasi may hinanda po kami flashback. Para sa mga, I think this is for the Tanduay fans. Para
Oo.
may konting
Pampagana!
pampagana para sa kanila. Ito po yung ating flashback.
Kasi ipinag-take off yung naibang pag-isa. Nako, Renzo, ito na. From PLDT range. Tantoy, nakakahigo. Ayan si Pino Renzo. At pinaligan din siya ni Alvarado sa bato. Ang hirap ang kalaro nito. Wants to deliver the killing blow or the knockout punch. Hindi nila diniliver sila na knockout.
At titingnan natin kung natuto sila.
Ayan na naman ako, Pino Renzo. Hello, Pino Renzo. 19 points dito sa ating quarter final. The way he rebounds, no? Magandang lalaking version ni Rodman, eh. Renzo, nako! Ano ba yung kamay mo? Mahirap nga sandali. Rebound, 3 points shot. At pala, yun ang hassle sa'yo. Yun ang sinasabi ko, hindi mo maituturo. Ayan na naman! Ano yung binibilang natin? 32 puntos!
Otso na lang, matatalo ka naman.
Yun ang benefits na nakukuha ng maganda ang pag-aalaga mo sa katawan mo. Ayan, si Pino Renzo. 36 na.
Time for redemption for Jason Webb. Partner, 15 seconds to go. Itong Tanduay, palagay ko, hahanapin nila si Eric Meng.
They go to Alvarado. Montik na Eric Meng is short. Tabi ka ng bola. Naagaw. Pino Harenzo fires. Short. And 2 free throws ang ibibigay dito kay Pino Harenzo. Siya ba ang ibibigay ng panalo sa Tanduay? Tignan ko natin. First free throw. Yun ang kasarapan. If you have a guy like Pino Harenzo.
Alam mo, partner, with no timeout left. Dapat yung umagis ng bola. Binigtis ka, tama.
Rebound na Cory Bentis. Quickly to Esplana. Winning time. Esplana is short. And Tanduay escapes this one. Tanduay wins it big. Dito po sa lamang ito on Pino Harenzo's heroics. Splitting the free throws. But enough to give Tanduay a 1-point victory.
Alam mo, Chiki, sa madaling salita, that was then and this is now. Championship Series na po. You can throw away all of the stats. You can throw all away yung mga panalo na sa elimination kasi dito, 2-1 po ang serye, lamang ang Formula Shell.
Okay, before we go to the now, let's go to 2 days before.
Okay.
Alam ko pinanood nyo to lahat kagabi, pero pakita uli natin sa kanila ang highlights ng Ormoc game.
Kami diri sa Ormoc na ang tanang team sa PBA ang amog yung tanawon karong hapon. Sumunod na ang Amerika! Come on, let's go check it out.
Dito sa Ormoc, number 1 ang Pepe!
Sila magcha-champion. Go, Sid!
Tanduan, Poland. Bobby Joe, the man!
Lagi kami nanonood ng BB sa BTV.
Kita mo na ano sinabi ng superstars na bayan ng Ormoc. Kala
Tama.
ko yung mga players in the game. Yung pala yung mga taga-Ormoc ang
Oo.
papakita natin dahil superstars din kayo. Thanks for your hospitality there.
Yeah,
Ormoc.
maraming po salamat. Tsaka, I've been there once dun sa opening ng kanilang Superdome and I wanna go back there. Sa susunod na laro po, tinitiyak po namin. Kasama na kami. Sana.
Okay, gapo na tayo. Pagkatapos sa commercial, babalik kami. Diyan lang kayo.
Pagkatapos po ng Game 1 victory ng Tanduay, it was no secret that Al Francis Chua at ang Tanduay Gold were simply having fun. Well, nagbaliktad na po ang mundo ni Al Francis Chua at ng Tanduay Gold pagkatapos ng kanilang dalawang kolapso in Games 2 and 3. And of course, the spate of injuries here in Game number 4. Ngayon, si Pere Ronquillo na ang nakangiti at si Al Francis Chua ang naghahanap ng solusyon. Well, from a fun series, it has been turned into a nightmare, Kinito, at ang Tanduay is looking for answers to their problems in game number 4. Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat, mga kaibigan. Welcome sa Phil Sports Arena para sa game number 4 na McDonald's PBA All-Filipino Cup Finals. Ako po si Noli Ayala, of course. Kasama ko si Kinito Henson. At Kinito, sabi ko nga, itong sharing ito, pamula dun sa akala natin ng Tanduay tatakbo na with the crown, all of a sudden, sila ngayon ang naghahanap ng lunas sa kanilang problema.
Well, partner, tumindi depensa ng Formula Shell back in game number 2, showing poise and composure down the stretch. Ang ginawa po ng Formula Shell was simply to come back from 18 points down in the fourth period to win it by 3. Sa game number 3, ganun din ang ginawa nila. They were 7 points down in the fourth quarter. Again, yung poise and composure nila. The defense did the trick and they won by 10 in game number 3. 2-1 ang lead po ng Formula Shell dito sa ating serye. At sa tingin ko, kasamang Noli, etong game number 4 na hinaharap natin ngayong gabi is a do-or-die situation for Tanduay.
Well, only one team has ever come back from a 3-1 deficit at ayaw ng Tanduay na humukay ng sarili nilang grave dito sa sharing ito. Bago natin pag-usapan tuloy-tuloy mga kaibigan, pag-usapan muna natin ang ating Budweiser PBA Buddies. Of course, ang ating tutunghayan na matchup dito, yung Menk Alvarado laban kay Paras at kay Castillo.
Well, tignan natin ang mga figures sa nitong dalawang tandems natin, no? And we're going to be watching how they perform throughout this game. Para sa Castillo, ang kanilang average, 32.7 points, but Menk and Alvarado with a big edge, 48.7. Alam po natin ito si Menk has been outstanding offensively, 42 points dung game number 3. Rebounding, lamang din sina Menk and Alvarado, and in turnovers, malamang din sila. Although that's more turnovers, that has been a big problem for Tanduay. Ang kanilang turnovers in game number 3, 18 turnovers for Tanduay, only 13 for Formula Shell, and that really made a big difference down the stretch.
Ginito, pinag-uusapan natin ng Tanduay. Obviously, itong kupunan na ito ngayon is hurting, Ginito. Not only literally, but physically. Talagang, or rather, not only from the numbers, but physically, their players are going to be hurting today.
Well, totoo yan, kasamang Noli, no? And that's really bad news for Tanduay. May balita tayo na si Sunny Alvarado, who has been a big factor here for Tanduay's entry in the finals, mga kaibigan, baka hindi po siya maglaro ngayong gabi. And Pido Horencio is also very doubtful as a player tonight. JV Galloso may see action, but he is hurting with back spasms. Bobby Jose has a sprain in his left ankle. He also may be playing limited minutes.
Well, for Tanduay mga kaibigan, for the incomplete story, pasa muna natin sa ating dugout reporter, Mon Liboro. Mon!
Salamat sa iyo, Noli. Salamat sa iyo, Kinito. Tama ang report mo, Kinito, pagkat alam mo kanina, bago sila pumunta dito sa ating hard court, nagdasal ang Tanduay at unang sinabi ni Coach Al Francis Chua, Lord, tulungan niyo po kami, marami kaming injuries. Tama po yun. Horencio is out for the series. Ito po si Bobby is playing injured. JV Galloso is very doubtful, mga kaibigan. Backs pass and fall at lumalala by the day. Samantala, Sunny Alvarado, alam niyo po, kailangan pong iniksyonan ang kamay ni Sunny Alvarado bago po pumasok sa hard court. Pagkat sumasakit po, merong ligament injury itong si Sunny Alvarado sa kanyang pinky. Kaya naman po, mapapansin niyo, sabi nga ni Coach Al Francis Chua, eto, rookie din mo talaga to versus sa veterans. Magkakaalaman na dito. Back to you, Noli.
Maraming salamat, Mon. Well, sa mga sinasabi mo, obviously, ang chance ng Tanduay na didiskaril na ngayon Kinito. At kung titingnan natin ang mga numero ng Tanduay, pamula nung kanilang conference averages to the finals, malaki na yata ang ibinaba.
Well, partner, especially in the fast break situation, no? Itong Tanduay, kung makikita natin sa ating graphic, talagang bumaba ang kanilang fast break situations. 13.9 fast break attempts nung pong conference natin, pag-umpisa ng conference. But dito po sa finals, bumaba na sa 7.7 ang kanilang fast break attempts. Ganun din po, ang kanilang transition points has fallen down from 15 to 9. And very clearly, Formula Shell is dictating the tempo. Nakita po natin nung game number 1, nung medyo gumanda ang takbo ng lagay at ng opensa ng Tanduay, nanalo sila, no? 91-84. That was when their fast break attack was in high gear. Pero mga kaibigan, nung game number 2, tumindi ang depensa ng Formula Shell, and of course the injuries began to take their toll on Tanduay, as well as in game number 3, medyo nagdiskaril nga, hindi na masyadong tumakbo ang makina ng Tanduay in the fast break at natalo po sila ng 2 sunod.
Kinito, si Eric Meng continues to be the hub of the offense and of course of the play of Tanduay, but hindi lamang si Meng ang dapat gumawa dito. Some people have to raise their game, particularly Bobby Jose, who's also doubtful. And how big is the loss of Pido Horencio dito sa seryeng ito, Kinito?
Major, partner, because ang kailangan ng Tanduay, good outside shooting, consistency from the perimeter, no? Bobby Jose and Pido Horencio can give that to Coach Al Francis Chua. But if they're injured at hindi sila masyado makalaro, then they are going to be hurting. Yan po nangyari nung game number 3. Nawala po ang outside shooting ng Tanduay, and Formula Shell was able to clamp down on the 2 big men of Tanduay, Menk at saka si Alvarado. Kailangan yung outside shooting touch ng Tanduay to be able to offset the interior defense of Formula Shell.
Masusubukan ng mga rookies ng Tanduay dito sa game number 4. Samantala, of course, pasok naman tayo sa kabilang panig ang Formula Shell. They have really stepped up their game in games 2 and 3 defensively, kagaya na nabanggit ni Kinito. And for the complete story naman sa panig ng Formula Shell, bibigyan namin sa inyo si Dong Aliar. Dong?
Okay, thanks Noli. Kung sa kupunan ng Tanduay, nagdadasal sila. Dito naman sa kupunan ng Formula Shell, nagtatawanan naman sila. Pero ang atmosphere naman is just a jovial yet serious mood. Ang atmosphere sa kupunan ng Formula Shell is that they're relaxed and they're confident. Of course, why should they be confident? Because they strung up 2 consecutive wins. And coming from behind wins pa itong mga panalo nila. At of course, medyo confident din si Coach Perry Ronquillo sapagkat ang ganda na pinapakita ng kanilang PEP. Yung PEP acronym for Pablo, Esplana, and Paras. And I asked Coach Perry Ronquillo kung bakit ang ganda nilalaro ng team nila. Sabi ni Coach, that's because yung mga veterans sila have been playing very, very well. They're confident and they're relaxed. They come into the court, wala silang katakot-takot, wala silang iniisip kung hindi yung kanilang laro. Very, very focused sila. So especially yung magandang pinapakita ni Jerry Esplana. Okay, so yan ang report natin sa Formula Shell. Back to the panel.
Maraming salamat, Dong. Obviously, pag pinag-uusapan natin court leadership, focus of the Formula Shell team, we have to talk about Mr. Cool, Jerry Esplana.
Well, he has been so cool dito sa ating finals. Ang kanyang average yet talagang tumaas na, no? At makikita po natin ang mga figures ni So Cool, Mr. Cool, Jerry Esplana, 12.7 points ang average niya nung conference, and here in the finals, he has increased that to 19 a game. Ang kanyang field goal percentage, yan po nakikita natin, pati yung kanyang free throw percentage has been up dito po sa ating finals. Pero, well, kasamang Noni, siguro pwede natin sabihin na talagang maaasahan na ng Formula Shell ang kanilang mga veterano, no? Jerry Esplana, Benji Paras, Vic Pablo, also Noy Castillo has been doing great guns, and let's not forget Chris Jackson. But the big story has been the bench. Partner nung game number 3, yung mga relievers po ni Coach Perry Ronquillo talaga nag-deliver, no? And here we're talking of Jay Mendoza, Romel Santos, and June Marsan. In total, the bench scoring of Formula Shell in game number 3 amounted to 14 points. Bench scoring for Tanduay in game number 3, only 4. Malaking diferensya yon, mga kaibigan.
Well, ang Formula Shell has shot the lights out in all of the venues that they've played. They've shot close to 51% dito sa sering ito, Kinito. But more than their offense, more than their defense, it has been the heart of Perry Ronquillo that has been tremendous in this series, Kinito.
I think he's done an excellent job masterminding itong effort ng Formula Shell, no? Sabi nga natin, the roles are so clearly defined. Halos hindi na sila nagkakamali sa loob ng court. When they need to step up, they step up. Pero mga kaibigan, dapat sabihin din natin, itong Tanduay is not a team that is simply going to roll over and die. Lalaban at lalaban itong Tanduay. Makikita po natin yan sa game number 4.
Sabi nga ni Perry Ronquillo, wag niyo pong ihulog pa ang Tanduay. This series is far from over at magpapatuloy po ang game number 4, Rambulan, dito sa Phil Sports Arena sa ilang sandali.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is once again time to give praise to the player who has performed, delivered, and shown leadership the most for his team this conference. We're talking about none other than the best player of the conference. Chosen from media votes, players' votes, statistical points, and the deliberation of a 4-man committee. Here are our candidates. From Alaska, Captain Marvel, Kenneth Durandez. From Mobiline, The Rock, Asi Taulaba. Mismo. From Tanduay Gold, Major Pain, Eric Menk. From Formula Shell, the Tower of Power, Benji Paras. And also from Tanduay Gold, the Punisher, Sonny Alvarado. May we now call on the Executive Director of the PBA, Mr. Sonny Barrios, representing PBA Commissioner June Bernardino, together with the Sports Marketing Director of McDonald's Philippines, with Ronald McDonald, we like to call in Mr. Manny De Leon, to award the plaque for the 1999 McDonald's PBA All-Filipino Cup Best Player of the Conference, given this second day of June 1999 at the Phil Sports Arena, Pasig City, signed Commissioner Emilio June Bernardino, and our best player of the conference, from Tanduay Gold, Major Pain, Eric Menk.
He started slow dito sa McDonald's PBA All-Filipino Cup. But major pain has certainly arrived. At si Eric Menk ang nahirang na pinakamahusay na manlalaro ng 1999 McDonald's PBA All-Filipino Cup. Tremendous feat and honor for a rookie katulad ni Eric Menk, Kinito.
Well, totoo yan. Partner ito si Eric Menk. Sabi mo nga, no? He had a very slow start. In fact, in his very first PBA game, he only scored 6 points. In his second game, he scored 2 points. Kanya, ang average niya in the first 2 games sa kanyang PBA career was only 4 points. Pero mga kaibigan, ito po si Eric Menk is now averaging 22.2 points in the conference. Matibay talaga itong major playing partner.
And remember, he shot 42 in one of the games dito sa championship series. But of course, more than the personal accolades, ang alam natin, Eric Menk is a team player and he would love nothing less than a championship para sa Tanduay Gold Rum Masters dito sa first conference.
At kung pag-uusapan natin ang team, pag-usapan natin ng Formula Shell really playing like a team. Roles are so clearly defined by Coach Perry Ronquillo. At ito pong Formula Shell has won 6 of its last 7 games on a hot streak. Ito naman pong Tanduay has won 4 of its last 7. Ito, unti-unti, nakikita na natin ang starting cast ng Tanduay. Magpantay is playing for the first time sa finals and he is part of the starting crew. Si Alvarado nandiyan din. Si Webb, si Cantonhos, and Eric Menk. And Alvarado will be playing partner, but we don't know for how long because of that broken right finger.
Tale of two coaches, Al Francis Chua and Perry Ronquillo. A picture of contrast as you take a look at our 105-15 starting units for both teams. Here we go, game number 4 ng McDonald's PBA All-Filipino Cup Finals.
Alam mo partner, itong pagpasok ni Alvin Magpantay gives Tanduay really a decided edge in the height matchup. Malaki ito si Magpantay, ang nagwardyahan niya si Noy Castillo lamang.
Magpantay played 10 games during the conference, averaged only 2.1 points per game. As we take a look at this first foul sa unang drive ni Benji Paras, si Chris Cantonhos ang tatawagan ng kanyang unang personal foul.
Very clearly partner itong Formula Shell going to its bread and butter man. Ang number 1 option nila si Benji Paras, and they're giving him a clear out. Walang double team for Tanduay.
Paras, hinahamon ni Cantonhos. He lost the player of the conference, but Benji Paras is certainly still smiling because they are leading in the series 2-1, and there's an offensive rebound by Jackson and a foul sa kanyang pagtangkang i-follow up. At ang tatawagan ng foul ay si Alvin Magpantay.
Partner, nabanggit mo kanina ang shooting percentage nitong Formula Shell. They really have been shooting well because they've been able to get turnovers and they've been able to convert those turnovers into easy layups on the other end. Nung game number 3, 47% shooting itong Formula Shell. At saka yung depensa naman ng Formula Shell limited Tanduay to just 37% shooting.
Well, for the Tanduay Gold fans, do not despair. Alam niyo po, itong yung koponan, although they've lost 2 straight here in this best of 7 series, they have not yet lost 3 games in a row. Not since the Vismin tournament of the PBL back in August last year. As we take a look at Jason Webb with a steal and a completed fast break play, at abante ang Tanduay Gold sa pagpapasimula nitong game number 4.
Partner, one thing that Shell cannot afford to be is complacent. Dito sa larong ito, nakita natin very early in this game, they had 3 offensive rebounds, hindi sila nakakonvert. Tapos ito si Jerry Esplano, nakagawan pa ng bola, but here's Benji Paras tying the count.
Ang problema nga daw dito Benito sa Tanduay, it's not so much the way they start or the way they play the middle portion of the game, but it's been their 4th quarter woes that have been very, a sorry state para sa kupunan ni Al Francis Chua.
Well, totoo yan, partner, and that's where the experience factor comes in. No? Ito si Eric Menk will now go to the stripe. That has also been a big problem for Shell, no? Committing too many shooting fouls and giving Tanduay an opportunity to score from the line nung game number 3. Believe it or not, partner, 39 free throws attempted by Tanduay in that contest, and they put in 32 out of those 39.
Eric Menk, kahihirang pa lamang na best player of the conference. As we take a look at the injured Pido Harencio, si Harencio po is a doubtful player already for the entire conference. Hindi natin alam kung for the entire series Hindi natin alam kung gaano katagal siya magpapahinga. He has a torn right hamstring. Here's an offensive rebound and put back by Cantolos.
O partner, si Pino Horencio, nakita natin, may dalang baston.
Oh,
To show you that hindi biro-biro ang injury niya, no? There is a black patch underneath his right thigh, no? To show that the injury is quite severe.
injuries are no. It's still a series here, and Benji Paras taking advantage of what may be a little slowness sa panig ni Alvarado. Alam natin yan na meron din siyang iniindang kapansanan. Ginito.
O partner, ito si Benji Paras, very comfortable sa kanyang matchup against Cantonos. Feeling niya kung hindi siya double team, he's gonna take it strong to the hole. Now, for Coach Al Francis Chua, ang ploy naman niya is to tire out Benji, make him go one-on-one, so that by the time the fourth quarter comes around, baka konti na lang ang kanyang energy.
Makikita mo rin ginito si Jason Webb who took that shot. He's getting a little more active sa offense. Alam natin, naiilan na lamang ang veterano dito pagka nawala pa si Gayoso at si Bobby Jose.
Well, partner, tama ka because ito si Jason Webb has been a missing element sa opensa ng Tanduay. He's averaging only 3 points a game dito sa ating finals. Although he's doing a good job in setting up the plays, kailangan ng Tanduay konting opensa from the guard position.
Jason Webb used to be a PBL MVP with Tanduay. So alam niya how it is to score and to lead this team to a championship. Formula Shell down by 1. Now they're on top by 1 after that outside shot mula kay Benji Paras, and Paras has all of the 6 points ng Formula Shell.
Partner, makita natin ito si Noy Castillo. He's sporting a bandage over his right eye. He suffered a cut late in the third quarter of game number 3 doon po sa Ormoc, no? And he didn't want to have it stitched right away. Ang ginawa niya, hinintay niya after the game because he wanted to play. 6 stitches po ang nagawa dun sa kanyang cut to close it up by the doctors in Ormoc.
Esplana. At siya makakakuha na naman ng foul laban kay Jason Webb. That'll be number 2 now. Laban kay Jason Webb. Pinag-usapan natin si Noy Castillo. Kinito, well, he had 14 points in that game number 3. Played 32 minutes and shot respectively 83% from the 2-point range and about 20% mula sa 3-point range.
Naman partner, nakausap natin si Coach Perry Ronquillo at sabi niya dito kay Noy Castillo, ang big improvement na kanyang laro is that he has been able to develop what he calls a perimeter game. He's not only a 3-point spot-up shooter, but he has also got a nice distance now from the perimeter. Nakita natin yung daliri, no? Ni Sunny Alvarado.
Ano bang inuwi mo para sa akin galing sa Ormoc? Ganito.
Yung aking pagmamahal.
Ayun. Saka yung kwento mo. Kanina mo pa ako kinikwento ang Ormoc. Pero nakita naman natin sa laro kahapon. Napanood natin na napakasaya. Sabi ko nga sa mga organizers sa Ormoc, sana naman maimbita kami minsan. Samantala ito si Esplana na huli naman. Nasapal ni Sunny Alvarado. Parang walang iniinda, ha?
Yes. Alam mo, partner ito si Sunny Alvarado. Maski na hindi siya maka-score, basta makakuha lang siya ng rebound at saka makalaro ng defense, okay na din for Coach Al Francis Chua. Ito, nagpapakamatay si Alvarado.
Crashing the boards. And a fast break layup para kay sa Formula Shell as nobody was down sa Tanduay Gold.
The reason that happened, partner, was because alam ng Tanduay, kulang na kulang sila sa big bodies, no? I mean, to bang inside because of the injuries. Kanya they're gang rebounding. Once that happens, that the back door is left wide open for a fast break attack on the other end.
Alvarado takes the jump shot. No. And we talked about Sunny Alvarado, Pinito, during the ating pregame. Ang isang nabanggit mo dito, yung pagbaba ng laro ni Sunny Alvarado, hindi lamang sa scoring kundi sa kanyang shooting percentage. As we take a look at this long shot ni Castillo.
Partner, si Alvarado, dito sa ating series, no, his scoring has gone down from 24 to 18 to 14. Ang kanyang field goal percentage has gone down from 50 to 29 to 27%. Yung free throw shooting niya has also gone down from 100 to 90 to 55% shooting. Kanya talaga nakikita natin a downward trend in his game, and it's really because of that finger. Partner, he has lost his shooting touch. Pero sabi ni Sunny, he loves to play this game. He's being paid to play. And sabi niya sa akin, there's no better job in the world.
Alvarado's averaging 36.2% from the field in this championship series. Samantala, may foul na itinawag laban kay Jerry Esplana. His first personal foul. Second team foul ng Formula Shell. 7 minuto, 17 saglit po ang nalalabi sa ating first quarter. Game number 4 dito po sa PhilSports Arena. Magpantay, who has to see minutes in the absence of Pido Harencio, loses the leather laban kay Jerry Esplana. So yung veteranong Esplana, ginagamit na yung kanyang gulang dito kinito.
Well, very clearly, ito si Jerry Esplana. Talaga namang ginagamit ang gulang niya. Not only against Magpantay, but throughout the series, which is the reason why he's been able to get away with 19-point average dito sa ating finals.
He has been simply impressive. Mr. Cool, Noy Castillo from the outside, offline. At si Alvarado kumuha ng rebound. Eric Menkes had very little chances to touch the ball here. Here's Cantonos. Wala. Isinubo na. Niluwa pa.
Partner, nandun kasi yung depensa ng Formula Shell. And partner, you're so right. No? Ito si Eric Menk, halos hindi nakakahawak ng bola.
The Conqueror turning around. What a move from Victor Pablo.
Ang taas ng confidence level ng Formula Shell. Makikita natin sa laro na dito sa first quarter.
And there, another turnover laban sa Tanduay. Esplana binigay kay Pablo. Pinangga si Jason Webb. Wala yung tira. And there's Alvarado with a rebound. Sayang yun para sa Formula Shell. 5-point ball game. Abante ang Shell. As we go through the halfway mark nitong first quarter. Alvarado laban kay Victor Pablo. Double team. Forces one up. Gets the shot. Sonny Alvarado getting his first basket of the game. At tatlo na lamang muli ang abante ng Formula Shell.
Alam mo, ito si Sonny Alvarado playing almost by instinct. No?
Oh.
He's playing with a lot of guts. He's hurting, but he's playing his guts out.
Magpantay, lead pass. Cantonos has seen a lot of looks at that basket. Finally, naipasok niya itong fast break layup. That's something that has been missing in the Tanduay game, Pinito, yung fast break nila.
Totoo yan, partner. At dapat naman mapalik ng Tanduay ang kanilang gilas, no, sa kanilang fast break attack. They need to be able to speed up the game. At itong Formula Shell naman, ang balak nila is to slow it down para sila ang magdidictate ng tempo.
Another miss mula sa Formula Shell. At ang Tanduay may pagkakataon ngayong agawin muli ang kalamangan. They are trying to even the series. Magpantay, short on that shot. Tap by Jason Webb. Alvarado pulls the trigger. Wala. Eric Menk gets another offensive rebound. Balik kay Alvarado. Wala pa rin. Another offensive rebound. Major play is blocked by Chris Jackson.
Alam mo, partner, hindi ko maintindihan kung bakit ito si Eric Menk is a little shy in going for the hoop. No, well, kanina nakita natin, he did try but he was blocked. But I don't see him as aggressive offensively as in the last game, no, when he scored 42 points. Maybe the reason is because, sabi nga niya, nakascore siya ng 42 points, pero natalo din ng Tanduay. So he wants to get his teammates involved in the offense.
At least early in this game, ayaw pa niyang i-take over ika nga itong larong ito. In the meantime, nothing, nobody is scoring. That score has been stagnant for about a minute and a half now.
Ito ang laro ng Formula Shell. Low scoring here with 4 minutes to go. Ang natala ng Tanduay is only 11 points. In contrast to game number 3 when Tanduay scored 30 points in the first period.
Jackson, tumira sa labas. PLDT long distance shot from Stonewall Jackson.
Alam mo, bihira bumitaw ito si Stonewall Jackson from 3-point range. But when he does, well, chances are
Papasok. Well, that's his first conversion dito sa championship series. 1 out of 3 and he's 33% from that area. Magpantay, nilaglagi Cantonos, hindi inasahan, inupuan ng bola. A second to shoot. Nasapal si Jason Webb and the defense of Formula Shell holding up here. And they continue to play inspired basketball. Formula Shell on top by 4. We'll take a break. Kayo po ay nasa bayan ng Superstars.
Back into the game with Dunkin' Donuts. Sounds good. Tastes even better.
Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat, sa ating mga kaibigan sa Kabisayaan. As we take a look at some of the friends ng VTV, si Brother Joel Villanueva. Welcome sa bayan ng Superstars. And another turnover here, this time laban sa Formula Shell. Eric Meng lumusap sa depensa. Alvarado offensive rebound. At yung control ng rebounding dito, Pinito, amazing para sa Tanduay, but they have not been able to translate that into wins. By the way, si Alforque is in the game and he introduces himself immediately.
Partner, malaking bagay yan for Tanduay. No? Sabi nga natin, in game number 3, the bench didn't come to play for Tanduay. Ngayon naman ito si Alforque coming off the bench, instant offense. Malaking bagay yun. No? That will give a lift to the starters who have stayed behind on the floor, Alvarado and Meng in particular. Ito yung illegal defense.
Illegal defense.
Now si Mark Telan has also checked in. And for Telan, well, this is also his first time to play sa finals, no?
That's right. Although si Telan played 18 games, the full complement doon sa conference, and Tanduay will take a timeout. They're down by 2 dito sa quarter number 1.
Hanford, the PBA Underwear. Hanford, angat ka!
Muli pa nagbabalik ang game number 4. Kamusta po kayo dyan sa ating mga kaibigan sa Rojas City, Capiz, sa Tagbilaran, Bohol, and of course sa Cebu City. Mayang gabi, kaninyo tanan, sapal mula kay Sunny Alvarado. At narito ulit si Benji Paras, susubok ulit, kumig, nilapas niya kay Pablo, bumira si Pablo sa labas, at swak na swak ang tira ni Victor Pablo. Victor Pablo.
He's so hot, partner, no? Dito sa ating sa final series. He scored 20 points in game 1, 16 in game 2, and 27 in game 3.
He was the team high scorer para sa Formula Shell in game number 3, averaged also 48% from the field, and a welcome sight sa bayan ng superstars. Richard Gomez and si Lucy Gomez of course, on hand dito po sa Phil Sports Arena. Alam naman natin na yan ang mga tunay na nagmamahal sa laro ng basketball. Of course, si Richard Gomez is also a presidential advisor on youth. And certainly, ito yung mga hinahangaan hindi lamang ng kabataan, kundi ng ating mga kasama dito sa PBA.
Well, partner, ito nga si Mr. Torres, no, the father-in-law of Richard Gomez. He is a native of Ormoc at nakita ko siya, nanood siya ng game number 3 doon po sa Ormoc Superdome. At ngayon po, nandito sa Maynila, no? Nanonood ng game number 4 si Mr. Torres.
Nice fake! Pedro para silak sa kambola. Naisahan niya yung defense at that time ni Canton Jose. Then tumulong pa si Alvarado pero hindi yun na nakabulabog kay Benji Paras.
Ito, nagkakagulo na sa stands ng Formula Shell. That was a monster slam dunk by Benji Paras.
Parang inilalabas niya yung kanyang frustration sa hindi pagkakapanalo ng kanyang best player of the conference. In the meantime, Mark Delan with a nice shot. Si Telan pala yung bumabantay kanina. I correct myself, hindi po si Cantonos. Telan was the one guarding Paras a while back, and there's a tap out by the young Mark Telan.
Partner, the good news dito for Formula Shell is that si Benji Paras wala pang foul. Ito, panurin po natin. What a move! Pinalampas niya si Sunny Alvarado and a slam dunk!
And that slow-mo brought to you by Smart Gold GSM. Sets you free. Paras muli. There's the double team. Nung kumalas yung double team, pumasok sa si Benji Paras. Walang tira. However, Alvarado gets the rebound. He goes all the way to the hole, and that'll be short. Tinapik palabas. Alforque with a finger roll and one. And you can talk about heart in this series. These rookies ng Tanduay are beginning to show what kind of players they are made of, the stuff that they're made of in this game number 4, Kinito.
Alam mo, paminsan, partner, kung nakikita ng isang koponan na marami sa kanilang mga kakampi, baldado na and they're injured, somehow the players need to step up just so that they can compensate for their wounded teammates. No? At ito si Alforque talaga nagpapakita rito. He is stepping up his game. And this could be a great motivation and inspiration for the bench players of Tanduay to deliver.
May nag-uusapan natin kanina yan sa ating opening spiel, yung points coming off the bench. 4 points already para kay Alforque. In the meantime, si Paras patuloy na bumubuhos ang puntos dito. 10 puntos na ang Tower of Power. And Formula Shell is now on top by 4. 21-17. Only 14 seconds remaining in the quarter. Alvarado, yes! Sunny Alvarado with his 4th point of the game.
At partner, si Eric Meng, check ang kanyang punto sa larong ito. Ilang kaya? 1 point by Eric Meng.
Outside shot, Nesplana in and out. But it's been a war, and we're only in the first quarter. Formula Shell leads Tanduay by 2. And Tanduay trying to even up the series. We'll be back para sa second quarter in just a short while.